Well, shut my mouth. There's our next artifact, the Artifact of Wild. Now, I really need to be careful with the missiles here. Let's see, the notes say I need 40 missiles, I've got 32, and I'll pick up a couple of missile expansions. Actually, we'll pick up a lot of missile expansions. We might be okay. We might be totes okay on the Missy Isles. We might actually pick up enough missile expansions where we're going. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll break these boxes in any case. At the max health now. One thing this game doesn't do is it doesn't... Like, Super Metroid will drop items that you need. You know what I mean? Like, if it sees that you're low on health, it'll drop health. If it sees you're low on missiles, it'll drop missiles. This game just drops whatever it wants. So you can be at full health and desperately need a missile pickup and just keep getting health pickups repeatedly. Just because the game wants to troll a lull. This room here... is not it. No, this is not where we want to go. Over here. You know what? I better double check. I know. I'm putting a quarter in the jar. This way. We're going to the fountain next. I don't actually... I do have a jar of quarters. I'm not adding to it when I check my map, though. That was a filthy lie that I told you. So you all can feel better about yourselves. I do. I have a quarter jar on my desk that I just leave there. So what we need to do is roll into this. Get shot up to this spider ball track. How fun would it be able to do this room? Like, I think there should have been two of those fountains. Like, one that you needed spider ball for, and one that you didn't. So you could actually do this room here. You could do something in this room before you get the spider ball. But again, nobody asked me. Okay, we need to make our way back to the main plaza now. Like, that's not the way we want to go there. We can't actually go that way. Oh, this comes out at the main plaza. Sweet. Sweet and sweet. This will come out in the main plaza, and then we can get some stuff in the main plaza. Should be able to get two... There are 3 items... No, there's 4 items in the main plaza. We got one. It was an energy tank. We should now be able to get 2 more. As soon as we kill this guy. We want to boost up to this crack, I think. We aimed properly here. Got it. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is going to take 5 missiles. It's up in this tree here, in this stump right there. Alright, now all we gotta do is figure out where to jump from, because we can't just space jump up there from here. We gotta go from the high ledge, I do believe. And with space jump, this is super easy now. We don't have to do a whole lot of anything in this room, really. You can see the other missile pack over there. We can't get that one yet, so... I'm gonna aim down and lock at the ground here. So I can kind of see where I'm putting my feet. And that makes that one a lot easier to grab. Booyah, got it. I'm over 40 missiles, which is where we wanted to be. So, let's keep on. So there are 2 missile expansions in this room, both of which we could have gotten earlier. One of them needs bombs, which you can get during your first run through Chozo Ruins, and which I think most players will get their first run through Chozo Ruins. But before anything else... Oh, I thought there were more Chozo ghosts here. Okay, no, never mind. I think there are more Chozo ghosts here later in life. So that's a missile. So we'll have 50 missiles. A little over 50. Okay, cool. I was wondering, like, oh, did my test play Like, get really lucky with the missile drops? No, you just get a lot of missile expansions here. We want to go up this side. Yeah. Yeah. This is where we want to be. Ooh, I forgot there was a spider ball track there. But yeah. You need boost ball. Oh, I guess you need boost ball and spider ball. My notes only say spider ball. But it makes sense that they wouldn't let you come into this room before Thardis. So I guess that's the haps. Yeah, I got the boost ball. Okay, I know where we are. I know where we are on the checklist, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got this. So what we're going to do here is climb these bobbins. I don't know why I call them bobbins. And then each of these takes 3 missiles, and I think there's 12 of them. There's that one. Alright, then we'll be able to jump to this next platform, and we better do it quick, because these puffer things are coming out of the walls now. Although we do have to scan one. So we'll make sure to scan one before life gets complicated here. That's an Oculus. We need to scan... I guess no more spawning. Well, we'll get some more in the next wave here. That's my next platform, so we want to jump to that one. I think the idea here was those guys are supposed to block your missile shots, but in practice, I think if the missile explodes on them, it's enough to get the wall, so they're not actually that big of a deal. I still don't want to hit one head-on, though, because I think a head-on collision will block the shot. Oh, I must have missed a shot over here. He must have blocked one of my shots. Okay. Oh, I actually didn't mark off that I scanned the Chozo ghost. Better do that. And this was a plated puffer. X marks the spot on him. Well played, sir. Okay, next. Guess we should watch for the red flash and make absolutely sure that I'm hitting these. Because if we leave the room and come back in, I'm pretty sure these walls regrow somehow. Though we're going to do that one last, because the sun's in our eyes. I mean, I think it's kind of cool how they use the sun as an obstacle there. Because you can't really see where the puffer guy, or the Oculus guy is. Nice, and we had missiles to spare. And boom. This is our second beam combo that we got now. This is the Wave Buster. This is the Wave Beam combo. And this is not required. This is definitely an optional item. But it's super helpful for killing 2 particular bosses that are much more difficult if you don't have it. And we will be going back to that room at a later time with a later item. But for now, moving on. I don't know why I decided to roll through those. That kind of did make sense. What's the shortest path to where I need to go? He said out loud. Oh, I know where we're going. Never mind. Yeah, I know where we're going. Up here. Now that we have the Wave Buster, we're going to go back in this room. I really want to open my map and check. I'm fighting the impulse. I'm fighting the impulse to open my map and make sure this is the right way. But I'm pretty sure we want to go back to the fountain. And then back into the Arboretum. That guy just punked me? I think I just got a little bit punked by a wall tentacly. I think this is the way to go. I said there was one room in Chozo Ruins that you had to visit several times. This is... We're headed towards one of them now. Where's my next ledge? Over there. You know what? I'll just tank the mushrooms. Tanky! Samus is basically a tank anyway, so... this is a jump that I don't think you're supposed to be able to make, but you can just kind of hop up here. And then up onto this ledge. And then space jump up here and... Wait a minute. There it is. Oh, I got to roll in there. Boom. Got it. Alright, now we see if we're going the right way or not. I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, guys. We're not. This is not the right way. I gotta check the map. I have to open it. I have to know. No, this was not the right way. It is, but not yet. It's the eventual right way. How about that as a consolation prize? The eventual right... Eventually we will go that way. But for today... I'm thinking this. Or is this where we came from? That's where we came from. Which, by process of elimination, leaves this. We're headed back to the charge beam room now. Which is a room we said we'd visit several times. We've been there once for the charge beam. Now we're going back for a missile expansion. I guess I really should just get this missile expansion later. Since we do have to revisit this room later in the game anyway. But man, I want to be some missiles, you know? We'll just tank all these lasers, whatever. It's fine. They're lasers. You could come back up here with bombs. If I'm going to revisit this room earlier, I might as well revisit much earlier, I guess. Well, then you got to go through the whole room the long way. You can't just space jump up. Anyway. Oh, I know why I don't come back here earlier. Because we need Spider Ball in here. Yeah. Yeah. We can destroy this with a missile. So we could have gotten that much earlier. But... we could not have gotten this. And I didn't want to revisit this room 4 times. Wouldn't that be awful? Okay. Did I just land on top of that plasmite for a split second? So coming back here at this point for 10 missiles, I think, is worth it. Who doesn't love missiles? Because 10 missiles is 4 super missile shots. Keep that in mind. And super missiles ain't nothing. I almost juked straight through those lasers. I was almost the man. We don't need anything. I'm not going to break boxes at the moment. Now we go to the eventual right way. I think Power Beam is just a better option for most of early Chozo Ruins. Just multi-target. Not multi-target, but multi... What's my word? Rapid Fire. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking of. Rapid Fire. Because you can't Rapid Fire the Wave Beam the way you can Rapid Fire the Power Beam. Because purple swimmy lasers are slower than little yellow balls. It seems like something you could learn from Mega Man. We won't tank these lasers, though. My target button is so clicky. That was one of my big worries. I did a test recording for Metroid Prime. I'm like, are the buttons up there Gonna be too clicky? Is that gonna annoy people throughout the Let's Play? Okay, so this is the furnace. We've gone in there before, and now we're gonna go up here into the actual furnace. So we need to boost across. No! Dang it. I was in the wrong spot. There's one of those little bridges, they disappear as you roll across, and you need to boost across. This one, they want you to bomb up. There we go. There's lots of stuff to scan in this room. And there's items in here we can't get yet. Which means we'll be coming back to Chozo Ruins yet again. So that's a plated parasite. There should be some Chozo lore in here. Oh, there it is. Chozo lore. That's telling about the great poison that has infested the ruins. And you saw back there we have a white door that we cannot open yet.
Shoutouts to Elisar for sponsoring this video, and to everybody who helps make my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.